Hello.
Hi, Faye. Thank you so much for being a part of this video series.
Well, thank you for asking me to.
Absolutely.
And
When Faye and I talked about what this video might be for her, she said there are just a few things that she wanted to express to to the people of St. Tim's. So, Faye, take it away.
okay, so I'm just like all of us. We've been affected by this coronavirus, and we things were going pretty well in this country. It seemed to me. A lot of people had jobs. Things were going along all right, and they were investing money a little bit, and it just seemed pretty good. And then, and we had heard that some countries like China and some of them had had this flu, but maybe we wouldn't get it. But come the first of the year, we were beginning to realize that it's coming our way. And by March, it was like, we are going to have to address this problem. And I live at a senior, uh, in, independent senior facility. And so they tell us we're going to have to wear masks. We can't go down and eat. We'll have our food delivered to our door. And that when we talk, we and go out into the hall or go down anywhere, we wear our masks and take care. People, our own families, are not allowed to come in. No one's been allowed to come in except staff and residents. At least that's technically the way it's supposed to be. And in my case, it has been. My daughter-in-law from Durango and others, a couple of grandkids have not come because, well, they did come one time. We met in the park for a while. And but it has changed this country a lot because we have had no concept of what it was like to be that isolated or that controlled, that we have to watch out for this. And there's been so many sick people that that a lot of people know who they are, and some don't know, but you just know there's a lot of people out there. And I know that our medical facilities have been used to an extreme amount. And, but then I missed going to church. I didn't know I would miss it so much, but I did. And then I was invited to, or made aware by Rachel that I could come to the patio homilies that we had on Sundays and have communion. And I found that that helped a lot. It really did. I was surprised, but it did. It means something. I've always been a Christian, but it means something to go and to be around other Christian people just for a while. And so we'll talk about joy for a minute now. I believe in joy, and I know it's one of the gifts of the Holy Spirit, but I think it also is a matter of our thinking and our feelings. We can have joy just a lot, and I think that we have different kinds of joy. You look it up in the dictionary and it's happy, something turned it out in your favor. Well, it is, but I think it's a feeling also. I've had joy a few times that I couldn't explain that there was anything special that happened. It's just that I just felt a little joy, and I know that it came from a spiritual person. And it lasts a while, and it is a good feeling. But then I have my side where I find fault with people or things, or I lose my temper easily or quickly when when you drop and everything falls on the floor or something. And I can really just get real angry. I don't have any joy then, and it leaves me. But you know what? I'm somewhat in control of my feelings. So I have to talk to myself and realize that that's not the way to go, and that it's no fun when you keep going and being angry and all, you got to turn around and find a little more happiness, a more positive outlook, and to have, let the joy come on in. And as far as what's going to happen, I don't know. Anything is possible. I think we never had this in our lifetime. I know that there was 3 years of flu, 1917, 1918, 1919, because my grandfather died at the age of 31 in 1919. And my grandma was 2 months pregnant with her 5th child.
Oh,
And they lived out in the country. But she made it. And as far as I know, they didn't have any vaccinations for that, or did they have much hospitalization going on. They just took care of it the best they could. But I hope that we do all right. I would like to see more Christians in this country. I don't believe there's as many Christians as there used to be per population. As I have heard several that are atheistic, and I don't know where they're picking all of this up. And as much, I was a school nurse for a while. I'm all for education, but I do think that they've picked up some bad things about this country from our educators, especially at a higher level. But I am optimistic that we can come around, and it would be nice if our politicians became friendly with each other on whichever side they're on, and were more peaceful about it. I will just remain optimistic, although I realize that anything is possible. And thank you for listening to me this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Faye, and we thank God for you.